then you're out. So there's a lot of pressure. Both teams coming into this will be feeling this is a must-win game.
See him just firing off some shots there initially, but now they're going to start shuffling into the bombs. And Professor Chaos looking for them initially. Arya finds the first strike there. Professor Chaos looking for some more. It's actually Davey that shines back in there in order to take down JKS. Finally, Sponge striking something in for the Renegades, as does Ustilo, and he's actually going to pick up two, taking down Professor Chaos and Davey. So with that, they're back in the game, but Jason R striking back brings this down to a 2-on-2 even situation. He's trying to get himself back into this site very quickly, and Jason R, with him taking down Sponge up on the platform, he's also going to eliminate Yam. And with that, Splyce will have the pistol round under their control.
Yeah, huge round from Splyce. 3 kills for JR.
Also not the new one that was put into placement last night. As you can see now, there's no staircase there as of yet, and already the guys from the Renegades trying to go very quickly out onto the B bomb site. Davey shutting down, you steal a little closer towards drop. JKS does find one mark, and Yam's actually going to surprise, leaping outside of the window there below drop, but Davey says no to that one when he tries to roll into the site. And now it's left into the hands of JKS. Stuck here, firing in all directions, hunting for something, but nothing will be found. But the T-ramp instead. Tagged a little bit, but he's out, and what? Just gives himself out, essentially, to the Renegades, unaware to the fact that 3 players are peeking. That's a good shot from Jason R, though, jumping quickly up on top of the shed. Lucilo trying to go for the cross, but Davey, little do they know, he's around the corner, and he's going to mess up there, too. Tries to jump away with the knife in hand. There's a good pickup from Yam as he takes down Abe, but all of a sudden, this round is getting turned in all sorts of directions. Yam, the last one alive in a 1v2 spots Jason R, but now he's going to be under pressure very quickly because they found out where exactly Yam is hiding out from. 16 seconds left to go. He can make a run for the B bomb set right now, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Molly's off the main doorway, still making a run for it. Professor Chaos running through the smoke, or the volley that was being tossed on the ground, so they're just going to try to stop from grinding the plan outright, and Professor Chaos is going to succeed in doing so. Takes down Yam, and Splyce pick up a 7th.
Flashes are going to keep Renegades at bay for now, but here comes the retaliation charge. Professor Chaos gets picked up in midair from JKS, but Arya has it locked down from range, and you can see they were not expecting this. Davey out the shadows, steps in, sweeps aside Sponge and is still out, and a third as he trades across to the AK-47. Beautiful round from Splyce. Renegades are reeling, and they're going to call a pause, and I assume this is going to be just saying, okay, the slow rounds have just not worked for us, boys. Let's go into autopilot. Let's see if we can get it done that way. Abe with 1 kill. Thought he might be good for 2. He will bite the dust, and this now allows Renegades to get their way across to the site, get the bomb planted. Sentry will connect, and so will a headshot from Yam. Much better from Renegades. Maybe this all-out charge is going to reap the rewards. They're going to get them 4th round. It's looking very likely. Ari up with the AWP. You said before, though, Blue, there's got so much money in the bank. He doesn't have to save this AWP necessarily. He may just go for broken. You can see him throwing it away to make sure that Renegades couldn't get their hands on it. Channel is in a little, I suppose, is the question now. It's not looking good, is it, Blue? As soon as he comes through that smoke, he should be a dead man.
Trying to hope he can grab something there. Some damage was done to Yam. I don't really know where from, but now he's been digged down to 5 HP, and Yam is going to be able to move in to finish him off. So the Renegades will swing back a little bit there. Still 10-5, but that's a huge half for Splyce. And R and Abe trying to hold the wall essentially now, as the Renegades will look to push their way back in. Abe picking up a first one. Professor Chaos doing some work as well. Ustilo, though, we've already seen him doing work moving out aggressively. And then JKS going to rack up 2 for the Renegade side, evening things back out now. And Ustilo jumping back up onto the site. Arya is still holding strong, though, and it's all brought into the hands of Ustilo. Trying to clutch this out up on top of the shed, leaping down quickly so as not to get flanked, but eventually Professor Chaos is going to find the headshot.
With a deagle, maybe can get that one-tap. P250's not going to quite be as potent, and Abe just spins around. Here comes Sponge with the first kill, and now suddenly this is doable. Abe's only on 22 health. If Sponge plays his cards right, this round will be going the way of Renegades, and a much-needed one at that. Abe is peering the wrong side, but still gets the kill onto Sponge. And the dream is dead.
Sponge getting it as aggressive as he has, pushing all the way down the suicide steps. They're going to know for sure it's coming into this site. Maybe finds his first kill, but JKS on the open there, doing some work. Indeed, what is going on? As now it's a 3-on-4, and with Davey so low, Jason R, what are you even looking at there, bud? JKS is going to take him down. Abe, though, already having a good play in that last round. Going to try to recover this again. It's back down to a 2v2, but everybody else on Splyce is so injured right now.
All right, boys, we've got the weapon advantage. Let's go out 1 by 1. Really, let's conga line our ways to death, because that seems to be the play, the legit play. Both players incredibly low, so this is where the MAC-10 that's been picked up on the USP can really thrive, and now it falls to Davey. Must be scratching his head, wondering what the hell just happened to the rest of his team as he's put 6 foot under.
JKS is going to be under pressure pretty quickly here, too. He's getting grabbed. He's got nobody else on that A save. They all going to rotate over very quickly. It's all to Splyce now to get up to the platform and get the bomb onto the ground. Davey finding his first mark against Ustilo. JKS doesn't impact at all, and that's a very quick bomb plant, too. They're already up on the platform now, establishing full control of this one. Down to 3 for the guys on the Renegades. 2 now as Arya finds another mark, and he's even going to push forward and take down Azur as well. So there you have it. The round's over. Yam's got to retreat and save. And Splyce, who just bounced back once again. And not only this, but 3 rifles for free. Possibly a 4th, too, if they can move around and retrieve it. While Splyce to battle back in them, literally rushing the A-bomb site.
He wasn't dead. That's exactly what Aria was going for. He was looking, he was trying to get his prey down. Oh my goodness, Azza decides to jump through while flashbanged and gives his life away for free to Splyce with 5 seconds to go. The bomb's going to get planted. And suddenly Renegades are on the brink of another collapse and the Molotov has landed. It's going to burn out Aria. And there's JKS with a headshot afterwards to Renegades. Again, digging deep and coming out triumphant. So close though. If Splyce land one more shot, they'll be 14-7 in the lead and this could be all over. Just as I was saying, they're not playing super aggressive. He just charges through by himself with a knife out. Are you mental? Well, you're dead. That much is for sure. Splyce are going to get themselves a player advantage as we were speaking, and Jason R and Abe, the last two players, are going to get the bomb planted, falling on Ustillo with the M4. It's a play I'll never understand. I'd maybe ask the analyst desk about that one.
Ustillo trying to clutch this out. He does find the first mark, and now look at also how far away Jason R is. He's still rotating in from his action earlier on towards the B side. So the smoke's going to go in. He's jumping on it. Jason R going to go for the spray. He's only got 10 HP, but you are way too far to the left, bro. Aim a little more to the right, and he's not going to find it.
Defender over towards B, and that could cost him the round, but Ustillo holds firm.
Taking down Davey now, so 3 still up and running for Splyce, but very split up. Professor Chaos is going to move in to try and get off any rotators that will be moving in from the B bomb side. Fires off a shot, which rings true, but doesn't make any connections. It is going to be enough, though, to keep... Oh my goodness. They're being taken for a ride once again. They just took down Professor Chaos, but again, not having any side control at all is not going to be helping them out here.
Yeah, mind games for days. Jason R have the chance, and now it all falls to the shoulders of Abe. They're going to expect a double stack on the site. Oh, they weren't, but Ustillo's going to get the better of Abe with 19 health. And
Abe picking up that kill. Leaves only 2 left alive from the Renegades, but still 3 going strong here for Splyce. Nice being picked up by Davey there, takes down Azur, and JKS is caught while switching his weapon back over. So Davey's going to close it out.
Of retaking. All 3 funneling their way from the CT side through connector into the hands of Davey. Can't get done with the Tech 9, but the call will come out. That's vital information. 2 players through drop zone. Ari's going to shift his focus across. In actual fact, they go for the boost. Renegades, this is going to be cheeky. Ari is almost certainly going to get caught out from this one. Borrowing a huge play, and there we go. There's going to be Azza that puts the final nail on the coffin for him, and also the round. And Renegades, again, refuse to go down without a fight. All even.
Back into this.
They certainly are, but again, there's 2 flashes, and there's a smoke, and Jason R lands the headshot onto Sponge, who's completely isolated from Yam. The bomb still hasn't been planted, but it will be momentarily. Yam, who has been one of the standout players, is all that remains now for Renegades. He lands the shot, but it's going to be partially through the wall. Both players would be a bullet away from death if he just brought out his side on, but he's still got the op in his hands. That smoke is allowing the terrorists now to try and funnel their way through, being a real pain in the backside. Yam's going to come close. Proximity with Professor Chaos, but he's going to get his head ripped off his shoulders.
Yam up. Professor Chaos finishes him up, but he tries to leap back down from the platform. Abe finding a second one. Azur finally striking back so the CTs can get some footing here, but they're out into the site, and there's going to be Ari with his first mark on the up. Down to just Sponge and JKS. JKS is fraggy, but he needs the support of his teammate now. He's going to be rolling back into this bomb site. They've just eliminated JKS, and they're going to hear Sponge coming. They're already tapping away. There's no way he's going to be able to do much about this with just a measly little P250. They found him. Davey takes him down, and Splyce close it out 16-14.